Okay, more poems and what happened. Okay, I'm gonna close it out with one more. And if you believe in love, say love.
Love.
Okay, word. I usually always ask that. I love love. I do. Doesn't make me a punk ass. Is it okay if I say punk ass? I should have asked it a long time ago before the other cuss words come. But yeah. There's a balance in love. I don't want to get into a long discussion about it, but I believe in love wholeheartedly. And lately, with all the things going on in the world, it's been so hard for me to hold on to that. And I just got honest about that. It made me feel weak. It made me feel really just weird saying that out loud and typing it on a computer. But I know who I am. I know where I'm supposed to be, and I know that I can't allow anything to break that. And I know I can still be a tough woman and stand up for what I believe in and hold on to love at the same time. So I'm just trying to remember that and not let everything piss me off and want me to slap everybody in the mouth. Like thinking about that. So I'm going to finish off with this poem. And it reminds me of home. It is a lot about home, but about a lot of our homes, and you'll get it. Okay. Two of my siblings' last name is Satterfield. The youngest, his last name is Wilkerson. My older brother and I, we share the last name Wise. Collectively, we are brown soil harvesting names from spirits that enslaved us. In school, when our teachers called off the rosters, the combination of first and last sound like djembe, maracas, salsa, halusi, silk, and cymbals. But when you got to a name like mine, it sounded like half of the music was missing. I thought about exchanging Wise for something closer to my heritage, but I keep thinking to myself, I'm a poet. It sounds cool. And I grew up in a city where African is amongst the top 5 insults from school bullies, so the thought of reclaiming your stature is comical or frightening. Even if you are speaking in our tongues, speaking Africa to a kid where I'm from is not like speaking in our tongues. Our tongues were possessed by ghosts which have been crowned holy. They are saluted inside of a Baptist church. The pastor says, come as you are, and most folk who know who they are stay at home. The stripping away of our names was a clever attempt to strip away our deities. That's why I am in favor of being called a god. It is the closest name that has ever felt like home. Forgive me if you find this blasphemous, but one of the reasons why I am memorizing the 99 names of Allah is so I could communicate with myself in 99 additional ways. A resurgence through my mouth, a pilgrimage backwards to when we were sun-stretching cacti, before we were told that our sharp spines were a threat. What happens to a cactus that is stripped from his name and made to believe that he is simply a weed? He will behave as a weed does. He will forget about the fluidity in his stomach, the water beneath his skin. He will respond when they call him empty, boy, Florida, news, table talk, Mr. Obama, the staff, help, loud. He will not apologize for being loud because it is part of his defiance, her dance, his goon, her savage, the definition of savage, not domesticated, cultivated, wild. We do not belong here. Yet here is where we are. And there are so many syllables missing. If you find them, attach them back to our second halves. Do not allow this country to take you whole. If it stumbles upon your prestige, tell it to begin again. We are a purposeful tangle of tongue and cheek. Do not respond when it acknowledges half the lesson. Respond when it fully acknowledges that we are here. Thank you.